This week on True North Outdoors, the Cumings P87. So I was in the market for a brand new bushcrafting knife. A nice field knife, something durable, something that's practical at the same time. And I started looking around and came to the conclusion that my best bet for this is probably going to be a custom knife. So when you first see this thing, it jumps out at you and gets your attention. It's just something about that sheep's foot blade. Running up into a swedge. This one has a saber grind, although I believe most of them are chisel ground. It has effective jimping, comes back into an ergonomic handle that's ground out of G10 and held together with brass pins. It's almost like it's the perfect bushcraft knife. The specs on this knife are, it has an overall weight of about 4 3/4 ounces. It has an overall length of 7.5 inches, a blade length of 3.5 inches, and it's constructed of 1095 high carbon steel, so you want to remember to keep it well oiled. The knife does come with a custom Kydex sheath. This one's in camouflage. They do not have pocket clips. Now in my situation that's not a concern because this knife spends its time lashed to my day pack. You honestly have to handle this knife to actually appreciate how well it's balanced and how ergonomic it is. It's truly like it was meant to fit your hand. Now, out of the other knives I was looking at when I was looking for a new bushcraft knife, there was, of course, the upper end Mora knives. There was the Ontario bushcrafting knives. Looked at an SE, even looked at a custom Go, and came across this one. Now, price-wise, the Mora would obviously be the cheapest one coming in at about $56. I think this is the best bang for the buck out of what I was looking at. It comes in at about $210, $220 after it was shipped to Canada. Now, $200 may seem expensive, but you do get what you pay for, especially with handcrafted knives. And you have to take into consideration there's also duty and an exchange on there to get it to Canada. But I wouldn't hesitate to buy it again in a heartbeat. Now, I have to say this is probably the sharpest knife I've ever received brand new. And it's probably because it didn't come from a factory and that it's a custom handmade knife. Kaila put a fantastic edge on this, and she's got her heat treat down because it holds an edge like you'd expect 1095 to. Whether you're looking for a high quality bushcrafting knife, or you're just looking to get into collecting some custom handcrafted knives, the Kaila Cumings P87 is something you should definitely take your time and take a good look into. Till next time, guys.